I'm Captain Sara Stanczyk from the Keys region, and today is the Lobster Show. I'm so excited. It's my favorite thing to do. We're going to go over some gear and some techniques, but first we're going to talk about safety because that's the most important thing when you go lobstering. Let's talk about the boat for a minute. Some things I like to check on my boat when I go lobstering are I check my anchor and my chain. I make sure my shackles are tight because I anchor the boat and jump off the boat and leave the boat to go lobstering, or I'm near the boat. But you definitely want to check your chain and your anchor. That's one thing that's important. Double check that. You got to have a dive flag on the boat, so make sure you have a proper dive flag and make sure it's displayed high up on your boat is the law. So it can't be like down on the gunnel. It's got to be up on a stick high up. So check your rules and regulations on the dive flags. And other safety things are always have a buddy with you, a swim buddy, or someone on the boat that's watching you and watching all the other boaters around you. You want to make sure you're aware of other boats in the area, other people who are swimming near you, and just be careful, but have fun. Like, safety first. We don't want anyone getting hurt this year. It's going to be a good season, so those are some of the top safety things I check. Once we're out on the water, don't forget to bring your mask, fins, and snorkel. Need those to catch lobster. And another important thing is a pair of gloves, a good pair of gloves that have some protection on them. So I really like the D-vein gloves. They're strong. The lobsters aren't going to poke you, but any gloves will do. So a pair of gloves is important. And then you're going to need a tickle stick and a net, or your other tools that are most commonly used. And other people use nooses and some other tools, but I like the tickle stick and net the best. So, and this is my favorite tickle stick. It has the measuring device attached to it. Otherwise, you have to like wear one on you in the water. So that's the rule. You have to wear the measuring device in the water with you. So this actually comes built in, which is one of my favorite things about this. I also really like to use one of these bags. So I take it in the water with me and someone else can hold it. You can take turns. So I'll go down and dive and I'll catch a lobster, come up, put it in the bag, and then I'll pass the bag to my partner. He'll hold the bag. You know, we take turns so we don't get too worn out. But it's really nice because you can swim away from the boat a little bit and you can just put the lobster in your bag. That's another one of my favorite tools to use. So I'm just going to show you really quick how to catch the lobster. A lot of people don't know that lobsters actually move backwards. So they will walk forward slowly, but when they get scared, they run away backwards. So the proper way to catch a lobster is usually they're under a rock or some kind of structure. So you'll go out with your tickle stick and you're kind of like get them away from their rock, but you want to go behind them like that and touch their tail and kind of get them to like walk forward towards you. And you're going to take your net, put it up behind the tail like this. And the best thing you can do is just drop it to the ocean floor like that. If you try to like scoop him or do anything crazy, like he's going to get out. So net behind the tail, and you can just let go of it at that point. You have your gloves on. The lobster is going to go up into the net and start to go crazy, and you just grab the lobster like that to both hands and come straight back up to the surface, and you'll catch him every time. Thanks for watching this video, you guys. Please hit the like button and subscribe. Captain Rick Murphy on YouTube.